The next section is called type of residence. We will collect information about the type of home that you live in. Line 60 says, if your home is a multi-unit home, list the address that you live in. So this question is really important. Maybe your house has two addresses. If so, please list the address that you specifically live in and the unit that you occupy. If you just live in a single family home, then you can just skip that question. Okay, so there is something that I'm going to read to you, and it's really important. So the goal of the Making Home program is to assist the resident of a property in getting home ownership. UCHC will not assist in cases where there is more than one household in the property without proper authorization from the other households. If you live in a multifamily home, also known as a two-family flat, this section must be completed in order to qualify to participate in the program. If there is another occupant or household in the property, they must provide ID and sign the affidavit in front of a notary. So in the packet that you were mailed, there are some additional forms that you may have to do depending on the type of residence that you live in, which we'll explain in a second. So let's go through these few questions first, and then I'll explain that other form if you need to turn that in as well. So question number 61 says, please check which one applies to you. So you are going to make one choice from the following four choices here. The first choice says, my home is a single family home. If your home is a single family home, you may select this option, and then just right now you can skip over to question 67. You don't even have to finish this video for this section because the rest of it will not apply to you. Option 2 says my home is a two-family flat, but I use the entire home as a single residence. So if you live in a two-family home, but you're using both units as one house, you may select this option, and then you as well can exit out this video and skip over to question 67. The third option is my home is a two-family flat. I live in one unit and the other unit is vacant. So in this case, what you would do if you answered choice number 3, that the second unit is vacant, you're going to go ahead to question 62. You're going to let us know how long that other unit has been vacant, and then you're going to let us know if you have access to that other unit. Okay? And then once you finish answering those questions, you as well can go on to question number 67. The last choice that's here says, my home is a two-family flat. I live in one unit and the other unit is occupied. So once again, if you're in a two-family flat, you live in one side and then someone else that is not your household lives in the other side. There are going to be a couple of more steps you have to do to make sure that you're a good fit for our program. So if you answer this question, you're going to go ahead to question 64. So we need to know who lives in that other unit. So if it's another tenant, you're going to select here. If it's a family member, you will select the second option. And then if you're not sure who's living in that third unit, you select the last choice. Okay, after doing that, you're going to look at question number 65. It says, please list the name and contact information of the person who lives in the other unit. So if you know the name and contact information of the person, you can list it here. If there's something else that you need to explain as of like, why you're not sure who lives in there, you can write that in this box as well.